Video 11A, the 3 U's, Spanish 1. Alright, the first thing we have to understand is that while English has 2 U's, just the one that's the regular singular U, and the U plural, which many people in the South, for example, would say y'all, so that's the difference between the 2 U's that we use in English. See, Spanish has a third U. Spanish will say you, formal, as in a situation where you might be saying ma'am or sir. Just a situation for one of those. So there are 3 U's in Spanish. So the first one is two. You, my friend, just you singular, one person. The next one is usted. This one again is you singular, but it's formal. You use this one in a situation where you might say ma'am or sir to someone, for example, a boss or someone you just met. And the last one is you plural. Many people in the South would say y'all. This one is ustedes. This one is just you, but it's got more than one person you're addressing. All right, so these are the 3 U's in Spanish. So Spanish is very particular about which one you use. So if you're talking to a classmate, talking to a classmate, we're going to use just regular two. There's no sense in being formal when you're talking to a classmate. You're going to be just regular talking to another person. You certainly wouldn't be talking with you, plural, y'all, when you're talking to one person, a classmate. So this is the only one that makes sense. Number 2, talking to another adult to whom you were just introduced. If you were talking to another adult and you were just introduced to him, you should say sir or ma'am to that person. So this one is formal, usted. Talking to your grandparent, that one is more formal, usted. Talking to a teenager, again, this is singular. It's one of these two, but you would not be formal with a teenager. You would just be the regular familiar you. So that would be 2. Talking to some guy named Herbert. You're not going to be formal talking to Herbert. He's just some person you know. So 2. Number 6, talking to some coworkers. Okay, that's not singular. Both of these are singular. So it's plural. So this one has to be ustedes. Number 7, talking to a coworker that you know well. So you're friends with this guy. You're familiar with him. You talk often. So 2. You're not going to use sir or ma'am with him. Talking to some children. It's definitely not going to be one of the singular ones. So talking to some children, that's going to be ustedes. Talking to your boss. The man that signs your paycheck is your boss. If you want to keep getting that check, you're going to treat him formally. You're going to say ma'am or sir. So usted. Talking to your friend. No one says ma'am or sir when they talk to their friend. So 2. Talking to 2 of your teachers. This one's plural. So ustedes. Talking to your parent. If I'm talking to my father and he's not happy with me, I use the usted. I use the form. I say sir to my father and ma'am to my mother. I still do. So that one is usted. Talking to your friends. That's plural, so ustedes. Talking to John, whom you've known for years. Okay, so you're friends with this guy. You've known him for a long time. So 2. Talking to a guy, to the guy who signed your paycheck. That one's definitely going to be usted. Talking to your child. No one is formal when they talk to their child. You don't use sir or ma'am when you speak to your child. Talking to your parents. That's plural. One option. Ustedes. Talking to the teacher. The teacher is someone to whom you should be saying sir or ma'am to, so you're going to use usted. Talking to a coworker that you do not know, you're going to be formal with this person. You don't know him. He's not a friend. You're not familiar with him. You treat him with respect like you would say sir or ma'am to. Talking to a child, again, you do not use formal with a child, so to. And this concludes video A of the 3 U's.